Hello everyone, today we are going to solve LeetCode problem number 137, single number group. It is a medium level question and also quite tricky one. If you haven't solved this type of question before, it is very highly unlikely you can solve this question on an interview on your first attempt. So before moving to the question, there are many other ways to solve this question: brute force, frequency, and bit manipulation. So for the bit manipulation, we will not be covering here. We are just covering brute force and the frequency part. So let's look at the single number question. That is problem statement. Here we have given an integer nubs where every element appears three times except for one, which appears exactly once. Find the single element and return it. So here in this question, we have given an array of nubs. The interesting part about this array is all the elements are appearing three times except for one element, and we need to return that one element. So let's try to understand. So how our brute force approach, or can be called naive approach, can be work. We will take the first element and traverse through the all the element to check if it's repeating or not. Here we will take to element 2 and we'll check if it's appear. Here we are 2 is taken. If we move forward, 2 is appearing. So we will cancel it out and we will move forward to the next element 2. So here we are at 2, index 1. We will now traverse through it. As you can see, uh, another 2 is appearing at the last index. So we will discard it also. Now we will come to the 3, the index 2. So now we will traverse through it. As you can see, 3 is also appearing. We'll discard it. And now we will come to the 5 element, which is appearing at the index 3. As you can see, when we traverse it, it is not appearing. So this is our answer. So so what can we, why this approach is not efficient? Because it takes a lot of time to uh, to calculate and find out if every element is appearing or not. If what about if this element of our answer is at the last index sitting here, and we need to travel all the elements just to find this, and it takes a lot of time and it's time complexity of O1 of n square. So let's find the efficient one, the frequency part. So in the frequency part, what can we do? We will take hash map, and on the left side of the part, we will store its the element, and in the right side part, we will store its frequency. If that element is not present on the hash map, we will store that element on the hash map on the left side, and on the right side, we will store its frequency. If that element appear more than once, we will increase its count, and we will find if which element is appearing only the one by traversing through the hash map, and we will got the solution. But remember, the hash map in this solution, hash map uses extra space. For the better approach, the bit manipulation is the we need to use in this problem. But let's try to solve this. Now here, as you can see, we have created a hash map and traverse through the loop and check if that element is appearing present or not. If it's not present, we will add it to the hash map. If it's repeating, and we will increase its frequency count. Now we'll traverse through the hash map to find out which element is appearing only the one time. So here we have checked which element has the frequency 1. And if that element frequency 1 appears, we will just return that element. So let's check. All the test cases has been passed. Let's try to submit. So yeah, everybody, that's it for this problem. And thank you for your time. Thank you.